Hey everyone, I'm Matt Dunn from Rightmove Properties. I'm a multifamily investor based out of Southwest Florida. So I've been working with Faisal for about a year and a half now. I wanted to give some feedback on my experiences with him. Very positive in general. So let's get started. What struggles did I actually have before I began working with Faisal? Well, alignment with my spouse. That was kind of number one. See, I wasn't sharing with her what I was doing, why I was doing it. I just kind of assumed she knew that I was doing it for the family. She didn't. I had a pretty big lack of purpose. You see, I'd already achieved a modest amount of real estate success with enough cash flow to leave my W-2, but I was no longer sure, really, once I'd hit that big milestone, what my greater purpose really was and why I really wanted to continue. So I had a yearning to scale up into bigger deals. Saw a lot of other people around me in this business kind of doing that, but I wasn't really sure why I wanted to do that. I was spending my time kind of doing busy work, which I felt was not really moving the needle. These were not tasks either that were moving me forward. Yeah, I had goals, but I didn't really have a robust system on how to reach them. How was I feeling at that time? Honestly, pretty stressed that my marriage wasn't really, working out the way I would hoped. Even though I felt like I was working super hard and the best financial interests of our family, I was real frustrated with my ineffective schedule. Felt like I was spinning my wheels. Like I mentioned, I had these large goals, but I just couldn't really see how to get to achieving them. I also had this mindset, which has been a big turnaround, in that when I hit this milestone, I'm suddenly going to be happy. So when I hit X amount of cash flow, or when I hit X amount of units, I'll be happy then. I'll come on to that in a minute. What's been my favorite part about working with Faisal? Well, there's been definitely quite a few, but these are the top ones. So he understands the dynamic of what a successful partnership with a significant other looks like. So he's coached many couples to become more aligned in what they're doing. He also asks the right questions that when I answer them, suddenly I'm just floored with the answer that I couldn't for some reason figure out on my own. So I just get a new perspective every time we chat, and it really helps with those solutions to challenges that I've been facing. So those are really big. What's changed for me as a result of working for him? Well, time with my wife. We spend every week a minimum of 4 hours together in an uninterrupted environment. So we're not going to the movies, we're not doing housework. We're actually sitting down and spending uninterrupted time together without the distraction of kids. And the intention of this time is to check in on one another and discuss what we are working on and how we can support one another. I've got a lot more clarity as well on my vision. I never really had a true vision, honestly, before. I had goals, a random vision board with stuff on it, an income number, some material items, and a better body or whatever. This is actually a proper 5-year planning process that he has each of his students work through. That encompasses personal and business growth. We also have a yearly focus project document which has 5 key aspects of your life. So, for example, I have my wife and I have my kids, I have my personal growth, I have my business, I have my health. So those are those items you can check in on a regular basis for that particular year. How's life different now for me, and how do I feel? Well, certainly my relationship with my wife is dramatically improved. I'm a lot more intentional with my time with her. I'm a lot more focused and present with my kids. And my overall outlook on our future has been dramatically improved. See, the thing is, I think a lot of people, they kind of look for that quick fix sometimes that will improve their situation when they're seeking out a coach. The truth is, you've got to continually put in the work and check yourself regularly on how you're feeling, how you're behaving, what actions are you actually taking. It's a forever improvement process, and really the fulfillment and happiness that I was kind of waiting for by accomplishing milestones, closing deals, landing a big payday, those are not what bring me happiness at all. It's time with my family. It's being present in those magic moments. It's traveling for us. It's being grateful I actually get to do this. And any challenges that come my way, I'm framing them differently now. What I mean by that is I'm looking at these things that are happening for me instead of happening to me. Makes a big difference in the way you see things. So who would I recommend working with, Faisal? So certainly somebody who's struggling with their significant other and you're moving in two different directions. Perhaps someone that's been using vision boards, to-do lists, and are not getting the desired results from that. Certainly someone who's unsure of their purpose and why they're even on this great green earth to begin with. So what have I accomplished that I'm proud of, and what am I going to achieve now? Well, I believe my marriage is dramatically improved. We're a more-tight family unit now. I feel I'm a better leader to those around me, and I'm certainly a better role model for my children. And although my large goals still feel pretty unachievable at times, this multifamily business is not without its challenges, but my perspective has shifted. So that 5-year income goal, for example, I'm still seeking. Of course, it's still important, but it's more important that I savor the journey to get there, and I have a clear plan of daily, weekly, monthly steps, which are in alignment with my overall vision. That's the key part. And I also celebrate those wins and those milestones on a regular basis. Is it going to take me longer than 5 years to hit that big income number that I've got? Quite likely, yes. But I won't be sacrificing my family just to hit it. My previous self would have. I hope that helps. Thank you.